Last month, the shocking disappearance of Jocelyn Smith garnered national attention in South Africa. The 6-year-old lived with her mother Kelly, along with her 2 siblings and her mother's boyfriend, in this tent shack in the Middle Post informal settlement.
Mother of a missing 6-year-old child in Dyersville area in Saldanha Bay is pleading for her safe return. The search for Jocelyn Smith is in its 5th day. She was last seen on Monday morning when she was left in the care of her mother's boyfriend. ENCA's Nobisutu Hedjana reports.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy. So please bring back my daughter.
The search was on after Jocelyn went missing on February 19th. Many South African agencies came together to search for her after her mother and her mother's boyfriend contacted police. It was originally reported that she disappeared while in the care of her mother's boyfriend, but as the search intensified, many people started to suspect something in the buttermilk wasn't clean. They began to think Jocelyn's mother, Kelly, wasn't telling the truth.
I also made contact with Kelly, who was the mother of at that stage of little Jocelyn. So I made contact with her at that stage, and I spoke to her, and immediately I could sense something is wrong. So when I sent that information of her voice notes, I sent it through to the police commissioners so that they can go through it, because something was not right with it.
Now, nearly 3 weeks since she went missing, this story is making international news, as Jocelyn's mother was arrested, accused of selling Jocelyn for $1,000. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. If you're watching from South Africa, drop South Africa below in the comments. Jocelyn was a student at Dyersville Primary School before she went missing from this home where she lived with her older brother, younger sister, her mother, and her mother's boyfriend in the Saldanha Bay area on South Africa's west coast. The shack they lived in only had one window, and her brother had to collect clean water from a nearby tap. Reporters visited the shack where they found piles of debris scattered around the outside, and in a few interviews, Kelly, her mother, claimed that Jocelyn stayed home from school the day she went missing because she wasn't feeling well. Kelly says she went to work while she left Jocelyn at home with her boyfriend and 4 other adults. But when she returned home from work around 5 o'clock that evening, both Jocelyn and her boyfriend were nowhere to be found.
33-year-old Kelly Smith says the disappearance of her daughter Jocelyn has her confused and distraught. Kelly says she last saw her child at 8 o'clock in the morning when she left for work. She had left her in the care of her boyfriend, but when she got home, neither Jocelyn nor her boyfriend were there. When he finally turned up, she said he didn't know where the child was. They searched for about 3 hours before calling the police at 10 o'clock that night.
When I left her at home, it was the same as every day. They like to go and play. They like to be around just in our area. They were just like, there wasn't something different about that day. It was the same as every day. So I didn't notice something different. I didn't notice that this was something wrong. It's just when the nighttime came and I noticed that my daughter is not coming home, that I started searching for her. And around about 2:10 I called the police. And the police came and we started searching.
Some people say that maybe he is responsible for your daughter's disappearance. You know him. He's the father of Jocelyn at home.
That question I don't want to answer.
The news highlighted that this guy was Jocelyn's father, but he was only the mother's boyfriend and not the father of her daughter. Now, she may look like she could have been his daughter, but no, he was Kelly's boyfriend. I guess you will call him Jocelyn's stepfather. He's been identified as Jocelyn Apollos. Jocelyn told investigators he was home all day with Jocelyn before she told him she wanted to go to their neighbor's house to play with her friend around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It was that afternoon on 2, I see her the last time. When she tells me that she's gonna go play with a friend of her, I saw her the last time, and that's really, I'm really honest.
Jacqueline Apollos says that though he feels responsible for Jocelyn's disappearance, he has no idea what happened to her.
Later that evening, the mother and her boyfriend contacted the police to report Jocelyn missing.
Police say a case of a missing person was only registered on Tuesday.
Jocelyn Smith was reported as missing at Saldanha Police Station by her mother on Tuesday, the 20th of February.
Residents have been hard at work searching for the young girl.
Tuesday, we searched all over till now. The beach, the Jacobs Bay, Wagland, we searched there by Plakkers Camp also.
My heart is so for her because I'm a mother also. And I don't know how is her mind going through, but I was in my child, I was in hospital the whole week. I will never come out. I will stay in the hospital.
Despite a massive search operation involving police, firefighters, city authorities, specialized dog units, and the South African Navy, Jocelyn wasn't located. However, they did find clothes with stains on it, believed to be blood, in a field near Jocelyn's home, and those items were sent to a lab for forensic examination. Now it's being reported that Raquel Chantel Smith, aka Kelly Smith, Jocelyn's mother, was arrested along with 3 other suspects, including her boyfriend. Raquel is being accused of telling a complete lie about Jocelyn's disappearance, as reports surfaced that she collected $1,000 in exchange for her daughter.
A packed courtroom with family members and a large contingent of media who were granted permission to film proceedings. Jocelyn Smith's disappearance has elicited massive interest around the country. Her mother, Raquel, known as Kelly Smith, among the 4 in the dock. While the arrests have been described as a step in the right direction, police say their main goal is to find the child. Police have not ruled out more arrests or the possibility that more charges could be added.
Our ultimate goal is to find the child so that a closure can be done. And as we pray that we still want to find that child alive, we make an appeal to everyone, every citizen or every person in this country, and in particular in Western Cape, to assist us to find the child. But in that assistance should not be interpreted to mean do investigation, because we, the police, are doing that investigation.
A stern warning has been issued to any person who interferes with the case, and also people posting fake or misleading information on social media.
Actually, there is a legislation that in terms of the Cybercrime Act, that a person can be charged for distributing false informations.
Apparently, authorities are not happy with people getting on social media, making up stories, saying things like Jocelyn was found, or saying anything just to get attention. They are not happy with that, and they're still looking for her, trying to figure out where she is. Now, let me get to Raquel. If it's true that she took $1,000 for her daughter, this evil, wicked witch should do hard time before being erased from the earth. Just disgusting. And I know people are not still out here leaving their children with their boyfriends in 2024. That right there should be a charge itself. You toxic, selfish mothers out there, stop doing that. You're out of order. There's no way to explain it. Hopefully they find out exactly what happened, but all of this is way off. And the one person who was supposed to be protecting Jocelyn may have been her worst enemy who orchestrated this whole nightmare. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this below. Special thank you to Bonnie K. I appreciate you, Bonnie, for all of your support. Shout out to Lance, Richard P, J. Jermaine, Alan, Brady O, Daryl, William W, Roland C, Mr. Paul B and Lash, and K. Ron. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.